Hello, my lovely Aquarians. So, as I was starting to get ready for your reading, I saw you over charts and maps and schedules, and it was like you were trying to incorporate all of this different data into one final organizational system that was going to allow you to do everything you wanted to do, and to do it in a cohesive, coherent way. And so but the sense that with it is, oh my gosh, there's just so much there. Can you just stop trying to integrate everything? And my sense is just put it in piles and then look at it and really let yourself look at each single thing in every single pile. First of all, look at the piles. Are the piles relevant? The way you've named them, are they relevant to you and what's good for you and where you want to go and what you're planning? And the second thing is, within each pile, check out what the individual items are. Because a lot of those, when you really sit with that and you look at it and you go, when I'm given the choice to choose between this or this, or this or this, where do I go? And if I say yes to this one, how do I feel? You can say yes to something. And Aquarians, you say yes to a lot of things, but you don't always check in to see how you feel about it. And that's really part of what is going to help you. If you can start doing that, that's part of the thing that's going to help you start really solving any problems or conflicts that you've got around what you want to do and where you want to go. The thing is, my dears, that it is going to take a little bit of discipline for you to do that, because this is really about you being able to let go of the things that are not serving you, your total well-being, and your ability to really feel playful in your life. And not just playful in terms of, yes, I'm going to run this wonderful little cafe and it's going to be delightful and everybody's going to come in and be wonderful and oh, ha, ha. No. This is about you seeing your whole life, the way you structure your whole life, as something that encourages the lightheartedness, the playfulness around problems, around solutions that you find, around your choices. This is about you bringing that bountiful, joyful energy through you so that whatever you create is going to have that. It's not working the other way around, saying, I'm going to create something joyful and then I will be joyful. I'm going to create something creative and then I will be creative, or I will feel that. No, it's the other way around, specifically in terms of enjoyment right now and play and lighthearted. You guys have worked a lot, and you guys can work a lot, and you guys can be very entertaining. You can be very funny. You can really bring a lot of joy to people and a lot of happiness and make people feel very warm. But at the end of the day, what this is about is you feeling warm in yourself and in a way where you feel nurtured and energized, not exhausted, because you've given it all out, okay? That's why it's so important for you to be kind to yourself first when you're making these choices. And when you make a choice, reflect it back to your heart. Does this feel kind to me? Does this feel kind to me? And if you can really say that, and what does kind feel like? Well, kind to me feels like I can take a nice deep breath, and then I feel solid, and then I feel spacious. And of course, sometimes when you're making decisions and you're making choices about how you're going to handle something, it doesn't always, sometimes there's a more good or a less bad choice that you need to make sometimes. It's not always going to be, butterflies and rainbows, but pay attention to that, because as much as you can, you want to be able to choose the one that does feel like sunshine and rainbows, okay? The act of disciplining yourself here is important too, because disciplining yourself not to work, but disciplining yourself to really pay attention to making the choices that are good for you. And sometimes what will help Aquarians, is if you can kind of set a structure for yourself. So in a way, you're sort of doing what you need to do in terms of trying to fit it all together, like trying to look at things and fit it all together. But the idea is simplify and set yourself anchor points for what is really valuable to you, what is really going to allow you to experience play and joy. And it might be working less. It might be something like that. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. It may be letting go of, going to a part-time job. It might be shifting something that seemed up until this point like it was really essential to who you saw yourself as and what you thought was the most important to do in life. This is asking you to go back, please, to your feelings for you first, okay? Don't give it all away. It's meant to be something, life is meant to be something that energizes you, not depletes you, okay? Take care, Aquarius.